So I just woke up, like literally woke up, like from sleeping, not from a nap, like from sleep last night, because it's still, well, it's about to be afternoon, and I just woke up to news that I did not want to wake up to. So if you really don't know what I'm talking about, so yeah, first we lost Ozzy Osbourne 2 days ago, and today we just lost Hulk Hogan. Now I know there's gonna be people like, well, I mean, he was a Trump supporter. He was a racist. Yes, I was aware that he supported Trump, and he did say a few racist things a long time ago back, by the way. And he apologized for that. And yeah, so don't get me started with that bullshit, because you're the same motherfuckers who still support James Charles, who literally is a PDF file. Oh yeah, you don't want to talk about that, right? All right, now that I got that out the way, I want to talk about like Hulk Hogan's best moment. So this guy was an icon. He's a legend. And he did deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. I still remember the first time I saw who he was from the movie Rocky 3. And yeah, I still remember watching all the Rocky movies that my parents introduced me to. And kind of crazy story. That's low key kind of the reason how I got my name. Anyways, but that's a whole nother story. Anyways, yeah, I remember the first time I saw him was like in the movie Rocky 3, and I remember seeing that scene where he was fighting Rocky Balboa, which is Sylvester Stallone's character. Yeah, and Hulk Hogan's character was in that movie was Thunder Lips, and of course he didn't play himself. He played as a wrestler, just like with a different name. Like, of course, in real life, Hulk Hogan was a wrestler, and he was wrestling at the time. And yeah, I remember seeing that, and I'm like, why is he not wearing gloves? But yeah, it was actually an event of a wrestler versus a boxer. So yeah, and Hulk Hogan was beating the shit out. Or sorry, Thunder Lips was beating the shit out of Rocky in that scene. And then of course they let Hulk Hogan do his iconic finishing move, which is the leg drop, where you run to the ropes and you jump on your opponent with the leg drop. Anyways, so what was it? Yeah, and then I remember playing 2K14, which actually I'm glad I played, because it kind of caught me up to all the histories on WWE and WWE WrestleMania. And yeah, when I was playing it, like of course, like they did show a few story matches to play, and yeah, a few of them had Hulk Hogan in it. There was Hulk Hogan versus King Kong Bundy in a steel cage match, which was the first ever steel cage match that took place at WrestleMania, and it was WrestleMania 2. And then WrestleMania 3, the most, like, Hulk Hogan's best match ever. Like literally best match ever. And then I know some people are gonna say like he's had better matches, like, and I know some people are gonna be like, well, what about that match with him versus The Rock at WrestleMania? Trust me when I tell you this match is way better than him versus The Rock. Him versus Andre the Giant, like, this guy fucking carried a giant, dude. Like the biggest person in the world. He carried him and body slammed him. And not just that, after delivering his finisher, the leg drop, you would think Andre the Giant would kick out, but no. Like Hulk Hogan is the first guy to defeat Andre the Giant, because Andre the Giant, yeah, was undefeated for 15 years, and Hulk Hogan being the first guy to not only defend his WWE title, but to be the first guy to beat Andre the Giant. Like that's an iconic match that no one will ever forget. And because damn, like who is able to carry a giant? I mean, well, there is John Cena who carried the Big Show, but like Andre the Giant was like what? I think yeah, Andre the Giant was like way bigger than Big Show. And damn, Hulk Hogan fucking carried him and body slammed him. Iconic match, man. And then of course I forgot which WrestleMania it was, but the first ever WrestleMania that had a champion versus champion match, him and the Ultimate Warrior. Like wow, like that's like that match was like the first ever like champion versus champion at WrestleMania. And it was champion for champion, like meaning like if Hulk Hogan beats Ultimate Warrior, he defends the WWE title and he becomes a new Intercontinental champion. And if of course Ultimate Warrior, which he did end up winning, he defeated Hulk Hogan to not only retain the Intercontinental champion, but also become the new WWE champion. And yeah, that was also a badass match, because wow. And yeah, and of course there was Hollywood Hulk Hogan returning to WWE. Of course, Hollywood Hulk Hogan was born in WCW. Like, like no one. I remember, of course, like people. I remember watching the documentary of Mr. McMahon, where they were talking about Hulk Hogan joining WCW, and Hulk Hogan said, like, I feel like I just betrayed my friend Mr. McMahon, because I didn't think I would join another wrestling company other than WWE, well, which was called WWF at the time. But until they switched it to WWE, of course, and then yeah, and then just like John Cena turning heel was a shocking moment. Please, dude. This was way more shocking because Hulk Hogan, like, no one knew Hulk Hogan was gonna turn into a bad guy, and then of course that's when the Hollywood Hulk Hogan was born. The heel, dang it, the I was gonna say NWA, but it's a rap. NWO. Dang. Sorry. Me too. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you all know what I'm talking about. It was the Hollywood Hulk Hogan era. And of course, he was the bad guy. Like, no one expected him to turn bad guy at that time. And then he returned to WWE. Again, no one would think they would see Hogan versus The Rock, which was also a badass match. But yeah, like that. Hulk Hogan, a real icon, a real legend. And the last time he appeared on WWE was on WWE Netflix. Of course, not the welcome he was expecting, but he didn't give a fuck that night. He was just glad to be part of the first ever Raw on Netflix. So yeah, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. You will never be forgotten.